wanted to talk to you guys about Sacral Chakra Week. So, this is going to be a little video all about exactly how to balance your sacral chakra and exactly what I have done during Sacral Chakra Week. But first of all, before we get into this video, I wanted to make sure that you are all caught up with the energy grid that we are currently on this timeline in this collective. So currently we are going through different weeks and exploring these chakras each week. We are currently going through our second round of chakra weeks. So we have already done one load of chakra weeks previously around May time. And so these last around 7 weeks because there are 7 chakras. So if we're doing a week for each chakra, then it will be for 7 weeks long. So anyway, as I was saying, each week we will explore the chakras in a little bit more depth. And today I wanted to bring you some information about, again, the Svadhisthana chakra. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know down below if this does help. And let's get into today's sacral chakra balancing video. So your sacral chakra is actually connected to your creativity, your sensuality, your traumas, your past life traumas, your genetic DNA, and your sexual orientation, as well as your sensuality, your sexuality, which is slightly different to your sexual orientation, because your sexual orientation is like the type of people that you would have sex with, for example, and then your sexuality is like the way you like to have sex. But anyway, you will also find that it is also connected to our sense of pleasure, so also our sense of self-acceptance, because if we don't accept ourselves and if we don't accept the world around us, we can't actually allow ourselves to experience pleasure. So yes, the sacral chakra is actually, when balanced, it is a beautiful orange color. Thank you very much for the comment. I will read them and respond to them afterwards. Thank you very much. Mwah. So yes, anyway, the color orange helps to balance out the sacral chakra, and you will find eating things such as oranges and carrots helps you to balance out your sacral chakra because it gives you more energy to be creative, and this high vibrational food actually helps you to feel better about yourself. It helps you to be more fertile as well. So sweet potatoes are also a really good food for balancing out your sacral chakra as well. So yes, the Svadhisthana chakra is actually, the word Svadhisthana is made up of two different words. The word Sva, it means self, and the word Asthana or Adhisthana stands for dwelling place. So the sacral chakra is supposed to be your own space for being able to nurture your own creativity and being able to feel your own sense of self-acceptance and nurturing. So yes, now this is located along your kundalini, along your spine, and it is part of the Sushumna Nadi, so this is your main channel. And this chakra actually has 6 petals. So these 6 petals actually do have a sound each, that a mantra each that balances them all out, but I can't remember them all. But the main mantra for the sacral chakra is Vam. So chanting Vam helps to open out and balance your sacral chakra, and also doing different yogic practices and meditation practices will help you to balance out your sacral chakra, and a really great way to balance out your sacral chakra is to just affirm to yourself, I am creative, because the more that you create, the more that you open and balance this chakra. So yes, this is located again where you're at the base of your spine, at the base of your sexual genitals. So this may be something that is a little bit uncomfortable for you to explore to begin with, if you are someone who experiences a lot of shame, and that is because you have a lot of work to do, and it's likely that you may need to ground yourself before you start upon the work towards your sacral chakra. And in order to ground yourself, you will need to do work on your root chakra and your earth chakras. I will go more into the other chakras later on. However, this year I wanted to focus mostly on the third dimensional chakras. So that is why I am speaking about the 7 physical chakras more than the other chakras on this channel. However, again, I am going to be exploring the interdimensional chakras as we go into the next years. So, yes. It is connected to the element of water, so it is our inner waters. So this is also connected to our emotions. So it is likely that if we are balancing our sacral chakra, we are going to have some residual emotions and traumas coming up. Now, this may initially be quite worrying, especially if you don't know exactly what's going on. But as you start to balance out your sacral chakra, you start to realize that this is actually all part of the process. The more that you are able to clear your traumas and learn the lessons from them, the more that you are able to integrate your shadows and your pain, the easier it becomes to actually experience actual pleasure, experience pride in yourself. So, yes. The earth element as well, I will leave a note about this on the root chakra video, but the earth element is actually related to the sense of smell, which I only just found out recently. But that is something that I wanted to mention, because your sacral chakra is linked to the sense of taste. Now, this is actually really interesting because in the yogic texts, it suggests that the reason why the sense of taste is so important for your sacral chakra is because this is actually very similar to what we believe in Western culture as well, when we eat certain foods as aphrodisiacs. It's the idea that the sense of pleasure within our mouths is directly related to the sense of pleasure within our sacral chakra. So, yes. So, there is certain physical areas of our body that is connected and tied into the sacral chakra. So, the sacral plexus is often tied into the sacral chakra. I have got notes here, so I'm just going to look at them because I need to find out why the sacral plexus. Okay, so yeah, the sacral plexus is a collection of nerves found near the sacrum, which helps you to operate your adrenal glands and your reproductive organs and your prostate gland. So when your sacral chakra is in balance, this actually regulates all of your other organs that are in that area. And this means that when your sacral chakra is imbalanced, that sometimes you may experience certain health problems. So they are directly related to each other. So the best way to promote a healthy sacral chakra is to have a moderate diet and to be mindful of your diet, because Everything that we eat is going again into our sacral chakra, going into all of our chakras, but it's going into our body. So we have to make sure that we are eating foods that are not too high in fat. High fiber foods are good for helping us to balance our sacral chakra because it helps to give us this energy, that prolonged energy that we need to create and to keep creating. So fasting is also really good for your sacral chakra as well. Now, silence is actually really great for your sacral chakra and word fasting. So not talking too much, taking time to meditate and just be in nature is really great for your sacral chakra, because this just allows all of those waters. It's kind of like the way I'm seeing it in my mind's eye right now is, it's like, imagine if you were on a boat that was like on a rough choppy sea, and you were just trying to balance yourself out. It would be a little bit difficult if you were swimming around like, "Wah, what am I gonna do? Help me, help me." If you just take a minute to float and to catch your breath, everything becomes a lot easier. So your inner waters then start to become clearer. So yes, like all and also there are certain crystals and meditations and herbs that you can use to balance out your sacral chakra, such as carnelian. I nearly lost my carnelian crystal last weekend, but I didn't. But yes, and thank you very much for your comments. I will make sure that I read and reply to them afterwards, but I want to carry on with this. So like all chakras, there are deities that are attached and linked to our sacral chakra. Now, these deities are deities such as Aphrodite. Aphrodite is related to Venus, which rules the sacral chakra, and she is the goddess of love and fertility, and our sacral chakra is actually the ruler of love and fertility, believe it or not, even though it controls our reproductive organs. But yes. Also, I struggle with saying this name. I think it's Varuna. So there is I believe it is a Hindu god called Varuna who resides in the sacral chakra. And thank you. And I love Venus as well. But yeah, Varuna rides on a Capricornus-like creature. And then you've also got Vishnu is also connected to the sacral chakra. Now, I didn't actually know this one until today myself, but Vishnu is actually the sustaining aspect of divinity itself when it comes to Hinduism. So that is why Vishnu rules over the sacral chakra, because Vishnu is the god of life, creativity itself. Also, the divine feminine Shakti power Ragni resides in the sacral chakra, governing our blood and our circulatory system. Now we are now coming towards the end of this, so I will just tell you some meditation tips to help you when you are meditating, to help you balance it out. These are things that I have found have helped me, and also things while I've been doing my yoga have helped me just to stay balanced and more grounded within myself. So one thing is just to affirm to myself that I am a creative being and there is no end, no limitation to the creativity that I can receive and implement here on earth. Then also, it is important to realize that the yogic texts can be referenced to for many tips and tricks on how to help you to balance out your sacral chakra, and also it talks about the benefits of balancing out your sacral chakra, because many people may think that this chakra is just a physical chakra or just an energetic chakra, but actually there are benefits for our mental and physical health. So the ability to increase our bodily fluids, which helps us to stay lubricated and healthy, is associated with a balanced sacral chakra. The ability to attract in romantic and stable relationships and partnerships, and to maintain those partnerships, is connected with a healthy and balanced sacral chakra. And then also the ability to travel the world fearlessly and easily is also connected to a healthy sacral chakra. So I really hope that this video has helped you today, and thank you very much. My gratitudes to you as well. Thank you very much for watching. I also wanted to let you know that our libido is connected to our sense of taste as well, which is the other point that I had about the senses that are connected to the water element. But yes, that is everything that I wanted to say. But there is not any one mention of the chakras within the yogic text. There are many mentions of the chakras within the text. So you will find that as you do your own research, as you look into it yourself, you will find that you keep finding more things out, and I would love to see exactly what it is that you find out and hear all about it, and to share this knowledge. So I do hope that I will see you next time, and that I will be able to speak with you down below. See you. Bye bye. See you next time.